brilliant shot. Gone. That's what they wanted, the South African.
England tour of South Africa. 4 tests, 5 ODIs, and 2 T20s. Live and exclusive on Willow. Presented by Zoom, the easiest way to send money.
उफ बैंक जाना है मम्मी को पैसे भिजवाने हैं. It's already 5th of the month.
Transfer it online. Money to India से.
Safe है?
Safe है और simple भी. More than 1 million people have used it already.
Online है तो expensive होगा. और exchange rate?
Expensive? Not at all. Charges are quite low. And exchange rate? Very competitive.
Done?
For more benefits and exciting offers, simply visit moneytoindia.com.
The smarter online money transfer tracking service.
Sri Lanka Tour of India. Live and exclusive on Willow. Is presented by ICICI Bank. Money to India. In association with Qatar Airways. Going places together.
उफ बैंक जाना है मम्मी को पैसे भिजवाने हैं. It's already 5th of the month.
Transfer it online. Money to India से.
Safe है?
Safe है और simple भी. More than 1 million people have used it already.
Online है तो expensive होगा. और exchange rate?
Expensive? Not at all. Charges are quite low. And exchange rate? Very competitive.
Done?
For more benefits and exciting offers, simply visit moneytoindia.com.
The smarter online money transfer tracking service.
Yeah, better get changed as well. It's a pink day in Johannesburg today. It's one-day international between South Africa and England. Match number 4 in the series. The series currently standing at 2-1 for England. Welcome to highlights of the game from the Wanderers in Johannesburg.
And that's a test, the first up. Yes, a bit of exercise for the umpire. A wide has been called. I wonder if he's been wider for the fact that was a wide delivery, or if he's been wider for the fact that he's got these pink shoes on. What's going on with Kyle Abbott? Good shot, nicely played. Right out of the middle, that's an indication, I think, of the rarefied air at the Wanderers. Disappeared quickly for a boundary. 5 for none.
Quality shot from Roy. The first delivery that's really been pitched full by Kyle Abbott. Beautifully executed. Have a look at this position he gets himself into. Strong position, holds the pose, full face of the bat in the first boundary of the day.
Over the top. Chases on, ball's going to win. That'll make him feel just a little bit better getting that boundary. Short ball, cries of catch it, could be taken, is taken. Big wicket, it's Roy, it's a big wicket. He's a dangerous player, we know that, and Abbott has snaffled that.
Yeah, intelligent bowling too. Been generally full. This time the short ball, and the ball just flies. He didn't middle it, he got nowhere near the middle of the bat. But they knew it was always going to travel, and Abbott wasn't going to put it down. This time banged in, you can see nowhere near the middle. Good bowling, good start this for South Africa. They've looked sharp.
Yeah, good change up from about 144 kilometres an hour. So Roy's innings comes in for 6. England 18 for 1.
So the first wicket has gone down, and this is one fine player, Joe Root. Whipped away leg side. Gee, that's a nice shot by Alex Hales. Chasers on, divers on, 4 is on.
and not the middle of the bat again. So just an indication of the ball flying here. Not going to be held back by the dismissal of his opening partner. He still feels England need to get on with it, and he's right, I think.
Just a shimmy onto that off stump, and the ball doesn't swing from Carl Abbott. Just smothers it in many ways through the mid-wicket area.
Well, that wasn't that short. That is the shorter boundary, and that's been smashed to finish that over. 10 from it, 28 for 1.
In the air between gully and backward point, goes away for 4.
That's that shot we talk about. Gets him into trouble in test matches, Alex Hales. If this was a test match, there would probably have been another gully there. What happens there is that he doesn't get his weight over his front leg, so he leans back slightly. That's why he slices it and it goes in the air.
Gets it past mid-on. Aggression from Joe Root. A boundary to finish the over. 53 for 1. Gets it through again. And that will rush away for 4.
That was beautifully played. You always get value for shots at the Wanderers. The ball comes onto the bat. Alex Hales this time just opened the face at the last minute. Placed it well.
In the air over De Villiers at mid-off. That's twice now that Joe Root has deposited the last ball of the over for 4. 62 for 1.
That'll be 4.
Yeah, it's clever batting. It's also brave batting. Just get the feeling watching him that he's just beginning to tick, Joe Root. You don't see that very often. Just a couple of shots that he's played in the last over or two. Just feels the need to move it on.
Now, granted, it was a wonderful previous over that Chris Morris bowled to Joe Root. So
that'll help. Not where he intended. This will test the pace of the outfield. Does well. Yeah, absolutely, HD. I mean, that's... I think South Africa have been pretty smart, actually. With the inexperienced English attack, they perhaps see Rashid as the one that can make the breakthrough, and they've just knocked him around, and they haven't gone at him at all. Now, you sense that Rashid wants them to come at them. But for now, Hales and Roy are doing what they've done throughout the series.
now he does look to go big. Man back and out. Hales is gone. South Africa have their second. It's David Miller who takes the catch.
And Tahir is delighted, talking about him not getting wickets, not making a contribution. Well, he's done exactly that, and the dangerous Hales. Don't see this very often. A man caught on the boundary edge. England feel the need to attack Tahir, and not quite. I think it was more the bottom of the bat than the middle, and a rarity. Man caught in the deep. Simple catch for Miller. And despair this time for Alex Hales. Another good start for him. Well, that man there is absolutely delighted. Good contribution from Hales, 50, 87 for 2.
Really good player, Owen Morgan. Just out of reach and away for 4.
Just the luck he feels he probably needs. Not been at his fluent best yet, but Joe Root is still there, and he's going to go at anything with any width.
That's well out of reach, really, from the man at cover. Split them down the middle. Go out, got him. Tahir's got another one. He's having a say today.
He is. I think it's the googly again, and it's the extra bounce on the surface, I think, that does for Morgan. Just come to the wicket, and he couldn't get control of the shot. And you can see what it means to Tahir. He won't give a lot away, but deep down he knows what an opportunity he's missed. Check at the googly. No, I'm not sure. May have just been the leg spinner, but it's definitely the extra bounce.
Had to time his jump for Hanberdin, did that perfectly and took a good catch in the end, but it's a very big wicket because it's a left-hander, it's the captain, and England are in a spot of bother. Morgan goes for 2, 95 for 3. He is very, very dangerous. What a catch! That's brilliant! That is absolutely brilliant from Hashim Amla at slip. And the danger man Stokes is gone.
Tahir's on his own. No one's anywhere near Tahir. I think he's celebrating with the crowd. Come back! Oh, what a brilliant moment for him. What a fantastic catch from Amla. So the decision to send in Stokes doesn't work. I'm sure that was a googly. Brilliant bowling from Tahir. Again, the extra bounce. Just a prod forward from Stokes, and the rest done by Amla.
What a catch that is. Reflex going to his right, and it sticks. It's massive for South Africa. It's huge for Tahir. Stokes goes for 2, 97 for 4.
Oh, that's hit him on the helmet, I think. Top edge and out. Abbott has struck. Gee, these wickets are coming just to the right time as far as South Africa is concerned. Look how delighted the Pink Boys are.
Jos Buttler had such a big impact on this series in the first 2 games, but the next 2 it's been 0 and 1, and it's been a short delivery, a spot-on short delivery from Kyle Abbott. Banged in to exactly where you want your short delivery to end up, somewhere near head heart. It takes a little top edge onto the helmet, pops up in the air. Abbott's got plenty of time to get underneath it. A huge wicket, the 5th one's down. It's 100 for 5, and Buttler has to go for 1.
Well, they've lost 4 wickets now for the addition of just 13 runs, which means that Moeen Ali is in the middle, smiling in that picture. I'm not sure that's going to be the case. There's an edge, and it's been taken. Amla, he's taken another one. Gee, these wickets are coming at the ideal time for South Africa. Breaking partnerships left, right and centre.
We saw early on in the over, Kyle Abbott try to swing a delivery back at Moeen Ali to trap him in front. This time he's got the slip in place. I'm going to check for the front foot, no problem there with the pink boots. The pink boots are well behind the line. And he goes across Moeen Ali this time. It takes the edge, and another good catch from Hashim Amla. Just in the fingertips, he had to jump high. And the 6th wicket is down for England. The score on 108. Moeen Ali has to go to the change room, just contributing 4.
It's got that away nicely. That's nicely played. Short delivery, I guess a little bit unnecessary when you bowled so tightly with the first 4.
Yeah, you got those 2 slips in place, so maybe venturing up fuller to the bat would have been a better option, but he went for the short delivery, and Wokes was equal to the task. Well played. Square leg was up inside the circle, so no danger of being caught on the boundary.
Up and over. It's just safe for 1. He thinks about 2. He comes back. Good running.
Very good running. A little bit of hesitation. But once I saw the throw coming, Joe Root, he was off and ran well. Got home comfortably. 50 out for Joe Root. Responsible innings, coming off 74 deliveries, 4 boundaries. Seeing wickets fall at the other end. He was absolutely brilliant at this ground in the Test match. To make the change. Good shot. Very good shot.
Yeah, it's a couple of deliveries now. He's dragged down, trying to change his pace, change the length. And England realising this might be an opportunity to try and get back into this game.
Well, this is exactly the problem that David Vissa has right now. In T20 cricket, he's only got the 4 overs to get through, so then he bowls his variations, generally does a reasonable job. But suddenly when he's asked to maybe bowl 10 overs.
Edged, flash hard, and flash for 4.
A little bit of luck this time. Joe Root went very hard at it, came off that thick outside edge. It's a 150 up for England.
Oh, opens the edge, opens the face rather, finds the edge, and that'll be 4.
So David Vissa under pressure early in the over. Good shot, delicately played.
And when they get it slightly wrong and slightly short, they'll still get punished though.
Well, this just shows that it's a good pitch. Absolutely nothing wrong with the surface. If you're a good bowler, you'll be able to bowl well on the surface. Good players will get runs. Imran Tahir, not the quickest.
4. Great stroke.
Yeah, what a shot. Abbott will be walking back to his mark now thinking, cool, there wasn't a lot wrong with that. Maybe fractionally short, almost like Joe Root was anticipating very quickly into the shot. High-class batting.
That is a shot. That's barely stump high there. It's by no means a long hop or short. That's a wonderful shot. Oh yes, Joe Root down the wicket and all the way.
He knew that Abbott was thinking, I've got to be fuller. 2 short balls, and he gambled, ran down the pitch, and he got what he wanted. It's a shot I think that he's been working hard on. Very good square of the wicket, and now pretty damn good down the wicket. Yeah, he gambled and got lucky.
Fortune favours the brave. There's a big shot. There it is. There it is. The breakthrough, and it's that man Tahir again.
But Joe Root has said, no, I'm not convinced. And I think he's reviewed it straight away. When a batsman reviews it straight away, he is convinced either bat or it's nowhere near, or it shouldn't be given out LBW.
Yeah, Root doesn't have the best of records as far as reviews are concerned this summer.
Just a faint inside edge. You can see there the ball just taking a slightly different angle as it hits the bat onto the pad. And that was my point really. Joe Root straight away said nah.
But you're right, it's a difficult one for the umpire. It wasn't a massive inside edge, but in the end Root made the decision. It was a quick one. He was right. It ends the Tahir over. 40 gone, 198 for 6. Has he got him? Has he got him? Yes! The bouncer works, and it is Rabada that makes the breakthrough.
Just the extra pace, just a little feather, and all the good work. He can't quite believe it. He got it up very high, and therefore he couldn't control the shot. Rabada continues to impress. Yeah, you can just see. Just a little feather on the way through. Good catch. And South Africa have been patient through these middle overs, but Rabada has made the difference as well. Good hand today from Wokes, 33 to 03 for 7.
He obliges. England's superstar gets his 8th one-day international 100.
Absolute stunner. yet again from Joe Root. When his team need him most, he so often delivers. Just plays the situation, assesses the conditions, and he'll know there's a lot more work to do, but he couldn't have done a lot more.
Heaved over mid-on, who's up in the circle and away for 4. It ends the over in England's favour. 10 from that over, 100 for Joe Root. It's 216 for 7.
There's an edge, and it's past the outstretched glove, and it's going to stream away for a boundary. Big dive from de Kock.
He goes hard at it, and the contact's just enough to take it out of the reach of Quinton de Kock.
South Africa got to bowl straight to Rashid. He loves opening up that offside, loves going over extra cover. Mid-off's back. They've got to bowl back of a length and straight.
That's in the air. This one should be taken by Tahir. And it is taken.
You felt it was coming with Joe Root. He wanted to find the boundary. It was a fair enough shot. Fine leg was up. And he just needed to get it over fine leg. He just got too much elevation. And Imran Tahir took a good catch running back. Fine leg up. Too much elevation, straight up in the air. And Tahir takes a good grab there. Brilliant innings from Joe Root comes to an end. He's absolutely exhausted, dead on his legs. 109, 233 for 8.
Yeah, superb, absolutely superb from Joe Root. Not the first time we've seen him raise his bat as he strolls off with 3 figures behind his name. And I just wonder how much that's going to cost England now, the fact that he's out on the 45th over. That's the disappointment for England. However, he's been nothing short of brilliant. So Morris has picked up his first wicket now. Means that Short Broad has arrived at the crease. Short. Nicely played. That's what they need to get. The odd boundary at this stage of the innings to just kick things on.
Yeah, I'm not convinced about this tactic, to be honest. I've got Stuart Broad, who's just come to the crease. He hasn't batted in the middle for a period of time. I'd be thinking do everything possible to get Rashid to go knock the ball straight down the ground, pick up a single, and then bowl as many deliveries as you can to Broad. That one dragged down.
That's pretty full. And he's got that away with a freebie. That's not very well bowled by Rabada, and he knows it. 14 from that over, 248 for 8. It's in the air, should be taken. It's gone high. And it has been caught as JP Duminy has taken that catch. So that's an important wicket at this time, with Broad now going back to the change room.
There are some fielders you watch catch a ball and you just know they're not going to drop it from their body language. JP Duminy caught that so easily. They're just going to check the front foot. It's absolutely fine. Slightly slower delivery, was it? Yep. Rolled his fingers down the side. Broad through the shot, got elevation but no distance, and cool as you like. He was never dropping that. Broad goes for just 6, 258 for 9.
Nice and fine. Down the leg side, and that's not going to make the bowler happy, but it's another boundary to Rashid. Clubbed. And taken. Fine catch. Diving catch that time. That's the end of the innings. AB de Villiers will be very happy with this performance by his bowlers. After winning the toss and electing to bowl, he's rolled them over for 262. It's good work from the home side.
Yeah, Rabada picks up his 4th wicket, 4 for 45. Rashid was just giving himself a little bit of room, trying to target that offside. The man was up in the circle. AB de Villiers was there up at mid-off. Cross-seam delivery from Rabada, and Rashid thought he could maybe just pop it over the two of them, but he moves so well, does de Villiers. That's comfortable, and the key for South Africa is they bowled England out for 262. Rashid goes for 39.
So the challenge for South Africa to square the series, 263 needed, and we'll show you the chase next.
I think it's obvious that Owen Morgan recognises the fact that they've got to get early wickets.
Chopped it on. He's made an impact straight away, and he's got out someone who has scored so many runs over the last 3 years in pink.
Well, once again, it's that inside edge. Once again, an England bowler has found that bit of a gap that Hashim Amla tends to leave between bat and pad. Inside edge onto the stumps. They have been aiming for that throughout the summer. It has worked a few times, and it has worked again now when they really need an early wicket.
Gee, he'll be frustrated with that, but England, of course, will be delighted he's gone for none. 2 for 1 it is. It's nicely played. Absolutely nothing wrong with that delivery, and that's superbly punched by the cock for 4. Beautiful shot. Superb timing this time from the cock. 4 runs, nicely played all along the turf. That's a lovely shot. That's beautifully played. He's not going to miss out there, Faf du Plessis. Lovely way for him to sign off the over. 8 from that. Nice double up. 29 for 1. Oh, it's a beautiful shot again. Again, it's the chop. This time through the covers for 4. Superbly played by de Kock.
Yes. Lovely shot.
Well, it was a complete throwdown, sort of one you want in the nets before the game. A nice drive ball, please, coach. And Faf du Plessis has put the drive ball away for 4. 41 for 1.
It's gone to the boundary, and it does again.
End of the 9th, 45 for 1. Again, the outfield so quick.
Magnificently played. Faf du Plessis is in good form now. Got into position superbly.
Yeah, it wasn't that short from Wokes. It was just a little bit of a bottom hand shovel from Faf du Plessis. He has very fast hands.
Gone, dragged on. Ben Stokes, as he so often does, has made a difference.
Yeah, de Kock almost tried to play that shot with soft hands. Felt like he wasn't in the position to go through with it and almost defended, but the problem was he defended with the bat at a 45-degree angle and found the bottom edge and dragged onto the stump. So the second drag on for South Africa. Hashim Amla went early on in the piece, and now Quinton de Kock, he played well. Unfortunately, he has to go for 27. South Africa 63 for 2.
Fantastic record that de Villiers does have.
Gone, decision right. Stick with Wokes, and he delivers. England going well here. Couple of wickets. That Faf du Plessis goes.
We saw in the England innings how there were some wickets back-to-back in a short space of time, and it's exactly the same tonic that has affected the South African innings. Quinton de Kock goes, and the next thing you see is a peach of a delivery. Just swings away, beats that outside edge, clatters into middle and off stump. Beautiful delivery, movement through the air. And Faf du Plessis has got no answer to it. He has to find his way back to the change room for 34. South Africa 63 for 3.
and down, went quickly. Second slip came across, parried it. It's a good spell this from Wokes. Too quick, I think, for Duminy.
Yeah, good delivery. We talked about his ability to shape it into that left hand. This one he pushes across, and Hales will be disappointed. It would have been a huge blow for South Africa. Momentum definitely with the English side. Scrambled scene, so that allows the ball just to go across. A bit loose from Duminy. Just pushes hard at a good length delivery. And he only gets one hand and the fingertips to it. So let off for JP Duminy. Can he use that to South Africa's advantage? Will it cost England? Wokes has been good.
Yeah, he's frustrated with Jordan at first slip. Now Jordan doesn't drop much. Short, brilliantly played. Man in the deep had no chance. On top of the bounce. It wasn't a bad short ball. It was high enough.
Yeah, that's the valid point, Nick. It was short enough to get high enough to AB de Villiers, and that makes it very difficult to control. Have a look at the heart of this delivery. It's just above his head, but he's in full control. He slaps it with a top spin action, takes it down to the ground, and the placement's good in front of square. So quickly onto it.
Sliced away, what a catch! No. Broad thought it was taken. Jason Roy not out. England players got very excited.
Well, what a moment this could turn out to be. Broad has had his success against AB de Villiers, almost had it with the very first delivery. It's very catchable, this.
Oh, it's a beautiful shot. My goodness, that's outstanding.
How often does that happen?
Down the track this time, and he's launched for 6 runs. What about that counter-attack?
Well, that is the problem. You give AB de Villiers a sniff and he'll come at you. He's had a bit of luck and he's clearly decided that he's going to take the attack to the England bowlers.
Rubbing salt in the wound. 8,500 runs now. Drop 4-6. Maybe de Villiers has had enough of treating Broad with respect. He's going to go after him.
Wow, what a shot. Yeah, he's got him 10 times in 14 test matches. Oh, that's a nice shot from JP Duminy this time. That's right out of the screws.
A bad ball from Stuart Broad. He looked away in horror as soon as it hit the middle of the bat. It was neither one nor t'other, really. May just change the angle now, go round the wicket. It was short, but with no real venom. And Duminy just rocked back and hit it for 4.
Played with conviction this time, so this will do his confidence a world of good. JP Duminy.
Just to give you a comparison, when locked away. Got that away, it's a short boundary. Doesn't take long to get there. So a boundary off the last ball has ruined that out from Wokes. 7 from it, 107 for 3. In the air and smartly to the boundary for 4.
Yeah, he had no intention at all of keeping this down. If it was up, it was off.
He's pulled that away, and that wasn't short.
What sort of shot was that? Kepler Wessel said you don't mind going for 4 if it's a decent delivery. There's not a lot wrong with that delivery.
But again, the key thing is the balance. Quick single. Oh, that might be out. That might be out. The England players like that. I think that is gone. AB de Villiers has stayed down, and the England boys are celebrating.
His luck might have run out, AB de Villiers. He's had a bit tonight, but not this time. I fear it was a brilliant piece of fielding by Wokes. AB de Villiers as well, he thinks he's gone. Wasn't a good call by JP Duminy. It was a bit of a panic run. He is very quick between wickets, but Wokes was also quick to the ball and a quick release and deadly accurate.
Had to run round it slightly as well. Oh, he's gone here. He's gone. He's a long way gone. That's a poor run. And that is a vital, vital blow for England.
Wow, well. You just can't do that to someone of the ability of AB de Villiers. You really can't. Wow, that is a massive performance from Chris Wokes. AB de Villiers is about 2/3 the way off. He knew, as we all did as well. Disastrous for South Africa. Run out for 36, 121 for 4.
Beautiful shot. Finds its way through extra cover. Nothing deep point could do.
Well, this is what I was thinking with Owen Morgan in this decision. He was going well, seamless with balling pressure, and suddenly a pressure release when he doesn't need it at this stage.
Nasty play, just waited for it.
Oh, not great captaincy. Got to have a seam on at one end right now with the new batsman in. Both batsmen dealing quite easily and comfortably with the spin. Can't understand that you get a crucial wicket there and straight away you take one of your seamers off.
Has that turned enough? Yes, it has. The decision to stick with Rashid has worked. Is he going to review? Don't think so. Shake of the head. Off he goes. Owen Morgan has stuck with Rashid, and there's enough turn. And Rashid has picked up the wicket at Duminy.
And it's been a much better over as well. Good revolutions on the ball. JP Duminy played back, trap, bang in front. He had his luck earlier on in the innings, but not this time.
Yeah, that's dead. I'm sure he would have been hoping to get some sort of a signal from his batting partner as to the possibility of it not being out. But that's gone. It's 143 for 5.
Too short this time. Berdine won't miss out. One at wide, long on. Pressure releasing now.
Well, this sort of thing suits Farhan Biardine much more than if you had somebody bowling, running in and bowling quickly out him. This is a short pitch delivery. Easy put away for him.
Leg bias. That's that one that's been spoken about. Every now and again, Ben Stokes just gets a little bit too straight.
Stokes' face goes into his hands. He's disappointed with himself. He slid that one down the leg side, just like Mark Boucher was talking about. Too straight. And that's easy. It's team runs. I think it's off the thigh pad. But it's already 7 from the over. Still 2 deliveries to go.
Brilliant. There's the wicket, and what a catch that is from Reece Topley. Outstanding from the left armour.
Exactly what England were after. They never easy. He's a tall man. He managed to get his hand down and grab hold of it. Have a look at this. It'll be a lot slower than it happened in real time. Punched back in the air, and he just puts his hand out. It sticks in the fingertips. The hand goes up in celebration. Really, really important wicket this for England. Partnership was heading towards 50. But now Behardine has to go for 38. 191 for 6.
Some whips and out. Ben Stokes has done it again. The golden arm. David Visser's 20 is over.
There's a wide delivery from Stokes. Probably if he'd been left alone by David Visser, it might have been adjudicated as a wide. It makes contact with the bottom of the bat. There we can see it very wide. It's almost out of his reach. Slower delivery. back of the hand. And it's a good catch from Morgan, exactly what he wanted. Someone to try and take it airborne, to present an opportunity. He's grabbed it, the 7th wicket is down. Vissa's innings comes to an end, and South Africa now sit on 207 for 7.
Out! First ball, Topley's got it. It's pushed at, and the outside edge is found, and well held at slip.
Quality captaincy from Morgan. He backed his bowler, he gave him the option of a slip, put it in there, it was rewarded. The ball just nips away, takes it outside edge. And the 8th South African wicket is down. Foolish in length, Kagiso Rabada, first delivery that he receives. He drives at it. And there's the edge, good catch from Root. And grabs onto it at a second grab. But the important wicket, just a little bit of a waist swing for Topley. The important 8th wicket, and now the momentum totally in favour of England. South Africa, 210 for 8.
He's clubbed that, hit that nicely. Really good connection, terrific stuff for Morris. 6 runs. Wanderers has gone berserk.
Well, that's what he can do, Chris Morris. Good striker of the ball. Topley dropped this one short. Morris, he was onto it in a flash. Very good position he got himself into.
It's the longest boundary. It's probably the turning point. Edge. Down to 3rd man. Morris going to want to come back for the 2nd. Is it going to go for 4? Yes, it does. A boundary off the first ball of the over.
Ever closer for South Africa, edging towards this winning total.
Oh, he's clubbed that. That's a beauty. That is an absolute beauty. What a good shot. Right out of the screws from Chris Morris for 6.
Sensational, Chris Morris. The previous boundary had an element of luck attached to it, not this one.
He made that look real easy. He knew it had gone. He didn't bother to even think about running. All the way.
So that's now 10 off the first 2 balls of this over. It's exactly what Chris Morris needs to do. Boundaries are the name of the game for him, and survival for Carl Abbott. He loved that. He didn't. They did. Oh, he's clubbed that as well. That's a beauty. That has gone a long way back. That is an amazing shot from Chris Morris.
In the slot as well. Trouble for England. Chris Morris on fire.
Not afraid to take on the deep fielders either. There are 3 men deep on the onside. Deep backward square, a deep mid-wicket, and a long on. No problem. I'll just clear them. And by some distance.
Wow, what a start of the over. This time through the covers, he's got another 4. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from Morris. Brings up his 50 off just 30 balls.
Great job, Chris Morris. Just 13 required now for victory. Talked about a cliffhanger earlier on, and we haven't had one in this series. We've got one now.
Well, at this stage, Owen Morgan has to put a slip in. He has to get someone in an attacking position. He can't just wait on Chris Morris to hold out to someone in the deep. He might, but at this stage he doesn't have to play these big shots in the air anymore. So he needs to put a slip in place.
Hammered it again. Got another 4. It would seem a couple of blokes at the IPL auction a few days ago knew what they were doing.
Well, Stuart Broad is dishing up a few hard volleys and he's paying the price. Ball is a bit wet as well.
Well. Things are changing rapidly. Just another 9 runs to get.
I mean, these 2 drives we've just seen from Morris, he just pierced the gaps in the field perfectly. Outstanding cover drives. That's just superb stuff, really is. He's still got some work to do though. 14 runs off this over from Stuart Broad, back into the attack, and 3 balls to come still. He's picked that up, smashed it. 6 runs, right out of the middle. That's gone a long way back as well. Magnificent stuff. He enjoyed it to Chris Morris.
Awesome strike, Chris Morris. That nearly went out of the stadium. Ben Stokes drifting down leg side. So just 2 to win.
That was always a possibility with Ben Stokes. That's why Michael Hazeman was saying he had to have fine leg back. The angle of his deliveries and the amount of in-swing he gets, sometimes you're just not quite on target. And that one wasn't.
He's bowled him with a wrong one. He's got him. He's picked him up. The crowd and the South African players are absolutely stunned.
It's not done yet. Twisting the tail. Morris had it all sewn up. The bowling change works. Crowd stunned. So the scores are tied. South Africa have 1 wicket left. What a great effort by Chris Morris. Let's have a look at this delivery. It's a wrong one. Keeps a little bit low, but played all around it and all across it.
They were stunned when they heard the stumps being hit, but they are still aware of the situation to give Chris Morris a standing ovation. He is the one that brought South Africa back into this game.
He's got that away. Tahir's got that away for 4. Look at him celebrate. We've seen him do it with the ball many times before, but now it's with the bat. South Africa have won the pink drive day at the Wanderers. It is now locked away, 2-all in the series, and we are off to Cape Town to find a winner.
South Africa get that. They were in all sorts of trouble, but thanks to a magnificent innings by Chris Morris, he got them close, and Imran Tahir was able to finish off. England will be disappointed. They'll feel that they had their chances to close this one out, and they didn't. And South Africa took advantage.